This comparison is of Vi-Huong-To, chicken brand, Aji-No-Moto, Mi-Wan, and Chuan monosodium glutamate. And you would think that they're all going to be the same in terms of flavor, in terms of crystal size, and yet they're all different. So we're going to explore that a little bit. Let me find a dark object I can put this on so you can see the crystal size. Before we start, I want to show you the information on the back. So this has only got MSG in it, no fat, no cholesterol, 580 milligrams of sodium, and this is in a teaspoon. So this thing here, that's a lot. 1 gram of carbs that are not fiber or sugars. 2 grams of protein. All right, so let's see how the others compare. This one also is, oh my God, this is a quarter of a teaspoon. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 256 milligrams of sodium in this one. And less than a gram of protein. This is from Taiwan. Nothing listed as far as the ingredients. It says medium crystal, and this one doesn't actually say. And then the Mi-Wan, oh sorry, this is Chuan and Vi-Huong-To, I guess you would say. All right, this is supposed to be, it doesn't say. This one is halal. And a quarter of a teaspoon has got 600 milligrams. So this has got more sodium in it than the Vi-Huong-To, which has more than the Chuan, which has the least. Maybe, I hope I did my math right. Aji-No-Moto. Okay. That's other languages, apparently. Aji-No-Moto is the originator. And 125 milligrams in a quarter teaspoon. So that is 500 milligrams. So that makes it like that. And then the chicken brand has got 64 milligrams in a quarter of a teaspoon, which is the same as the Chuan. So that means, as far as sodium, and sodium content is important for me because I have a problem with sodium and salt. These two have the least, followed by this, this, and this. Between these three, there's not a huge difference, especially between this is the not 600. This is 500. So actually, I got these in the wrong order because this is 580, and this one is 500. So yeah, this one's a little bit more than this one, and that one's the most. Okay, so if you're trying to be safe about sodium, go with the Chuan or chicken brand. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to try each of them and see what the size of the crystals is like and the flavor. And just for clarity's sake, this one is a product of Taiwan. This one is a product of America, although it is a Japanese company. This one is a product of Indonesia, even though it is a Korean company. This one is a product of Taiwan, and this one is a product of Taiwan as well. This one is kosher and halal. Anyways, they should all be basically safe for anybody who doesn't have sodium problems. So I put them in the same order from highest to lowest sodium. So this is the Vi-Huong-To. You can see that the crystals are massive. And this one is the Aji-No-Moto, and the crystals are extremely small. The what was it? The Mi-Huong. Yeah, this is the Mi-Huong, which has very weird looking non-conforming crystals. And this one has very fine crystals like the Aji-No-Moto from Chicken Brand. And this one has somewhat larger crystals. I would say these crystals are very similar in consistency to Accent, the brand that's been in America for a very long time. So these two are the ones with the least sodium. So we're going to give each of these a try. Would you do me a favor, please? Please like, subscribe, and share. It'll really help build my channel, because this channel only has about 7.5% of my viewers who are repeat visitors. Everybody else is new and doesn't come back, which is understandable because it's a review channel. And I don't make these videos exciting or anything like that. I'm just trying to do a short factual thing. If you have time, please do a comment. So like, subscribe, share, and if you have time, comment. It would really help. Thanks. All right, so we're going to try the Vi-Huong-To. Probably gonna. This is not a teaspoon worth. That's weird. That does not taste like MSG. It has an iron taste to it. Ew. I'm not gonna buy that one again. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Not good. Hold on. All right, now I'm going to try the Aji-No-Moto. We'll try to get some more. That one's definitely better than the Vi-Huong-To. I asked my son to try the Vi-Huong-To, and he couldn't taste anything. His tongue is a little bit... When it comes to salty stuff, I think he destroyed his tongue when he was a little kid because he liked to use salt plain. So that's not bad. Could have been better, but not bad. One thing, though, that you have to keep in mind is that although the Vi-Huong-To may not taste good by itself, it may, when mixed with food, taste much better. It's very similar, I guess, to the Aji-No-Moto. That's the Mi-Huong. So now we'll try the Chicken Brand. I'm gonna have to get some more of that. Since these have different amounts of sodium in them, they have different flavors to them. I do not understand why the Vi-Huong-To has a kind of irony flavor to it. But I would imagine they use sea salt, and sea salt is going to have minerals in it, and depending on where the sea salt is from, it may have a lot of iron in it, and that could explain the odd flavor, because it's not going to be pure salt if they did it with the traditional way, which I saw in Indonesia. I mean, basically, they take seawater, they fill up an area of sandy land, and they use in the hot sun, and they use special rakes. I mean, they're not special in the sense of high tech or anything like that. And they push it around to help with the evaporation process. It's kind of interesting. Which one? By itself, I don't think I like the Chuan either. It has an odd flavor. I think, based on this initial test, it's really hard to say which one is the best. So I think what I'll do is tomorrow I will try again, but I'm not going to do it today because I don't want to get too much sodium. But I will try again tomorrow, and I will use it with some food to see how that impacts the flavor of the food. I just have to figure out what's going to be a good subject for the test. So, hang on. Okay, so let's try the MSG with French fries because, hey, why not? So I'm going to take a few fries, and we're going to start with the Vi-Huong-To, or however you say that name. And I'm going to generously sprinkle some on there. That was a little bit too generous. So it wasn't bad, but it definitely has more of a salty taste to it. Now I'm going to try the Aji-No-Moto. Oh crap. I spilled too much on it. No, I did. I'm setting aside all that extra Aji-No-Moto MSG. That did seem a little bit better. All right. Now we'll try the, let's see, the Mi-Huong. Darn it. Spilled again. That was okay. Let's try cock brand, or chicken brand. Sorry. I wasn't trying to be naughty or something. Come on, come out. The others were all too willing to come out and you're being shy. I think I like that one better. And finally, Chuan. Or which one? Sorry, bad joke. One of the French fries is one of those ones that has kind of that strong flavor. And that kind of distorted my experience. So I'm going to try again with the Chuan. Which one? Chuan. Was that better? There we go. Honestly, for French fries, I don't really feel like there is a significant amount of difference between them. They definitely enhance the flavor without giving you too much sodium, but or not as much as salt, anyways. But I don't really feel like you're going to notice a huge difference in flavor with this kind of food. I'm going to try it with tofu next. All right, I fried up some tofu. Let's see what happens. Use the Vi-Huong-To. Just don't want to spill it on the rest of the tofu. I fried it in extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna try one more time. They're trying to follow. Make a mess, you know. You know how kids are. Oops. Nah, too salty. All right, let me try the Aji-No-Moto, which is pretty popular in Indonesia. Too bad I don't have any accent to compare against all these others, because I know accent tastes good, but it is pretty expensive. Gotta roll up my sleeves. It's getting serious now. I'm gonna try one more time with the Aji-No-Moto. This time more. You know, I would say that the Aji-No-Moto is better than the Vi-Huong-To. And that is something I noticed about the Vi-Huong-To before. When I first tried it by itself, I realized, before I did this review, that it was saltier. Was I salty about it? Nah. So, Aji-No-Moto beat out that one. Now I'm going to try the Mi-Huong. If you get it right, it kind of tastes like eggs. All right, I'll try again with more. It's okay. I wonder if MSG companies ever change their recipe to save money. That would be really irritating. All right, here we go with the chicken brand. Try again with extra. Oh, fudge. Hold on there. Don't run away, little piece of tofu. I'm getting you in my mouth. I'm spilling. I'm wasting the precious white gold. I'm sure somewhere in the world, people look at this and say, I can't afford it. And honestly, when I look at accent, I say that too. All right. Also not bad. One of the interesting things, if I remember correctly, and it's been a while since I've looked at the prices, but chicken brand tends to be more expensive. And here's Chuan. Yeah, so aside from the this one from Taiwan, I think the others taste pretty similar, but because Chicken Brand and Vi-Chuan have the least amount of sodium in them, I'll definitely stick with those. And and also the Mi-Huong, because the Mi-Huong, well, no, the Mi-Huong has almost double of what the Chicken Brand and Vi-Chuan have as far as sodium is concerned. So, yeah, since there's not a huge difference between the four of them, and in terms of flavor, and there is a huge difference in terms of sodium content, I'm going to stick with the ones that have the least. And that is going to be my motto from now on, I guess you could say. So, thanks for watching. Afia, and have a great day. This is going to be my last experiment with the MSG. I'm going to use asparagus. And, you know, I figured, well, I've tried French fries and I've tried tofu. Let's see if asparagus reveals something that the rest of them didn't. All right, Vi-Huong-To, or two, I don't know. Okay. Would have been nicer if the some of the stalk hadn't been fibrous. Now we'll do the Aji-No-Moto. Huh. You know, that one tasted odd. I'm gonna try one more time. I think I got an odd piece of asparagus there. That's better. Honestly, this is hard to do because every time you make something with, you know, you make food, it is actually a chemical experiment. And so, whereas MSG will taste great with one thing, it won't necessarily taste great with another thing, or it'll taste different than you might anticipate. Okay. So far, they're tasting very similar. And for me, I do like MSG. I've liked it for many years now. Except for that period of time when I fell prey to the myth about MSG and Chinese restaurant food. It's not real. It was a racist doctor that started that crap. One thing that is for sure, though, the size of the grain may indicate something chemically, but if it's been crushed to smaller grains, it doesn't matter. That was another odd one. Let's try again. All right, here we go. Yeah, so they're all very, very similar in terms of being on asparagus. Maybe my tongue isn't sensitive enough. But it does, it is a flavor enhancer, and it's nice. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Off you and have a great day.
Thanks for watching. I need to ask for your help. On December 11th, 2024, Amazon fired me under false pretenses. And on the 17th, I had surgery for the injury that occurred at Amazon that Amazon and Sedgwick refused to take responsibility for. So it's coming out of my pocket and my insurance company's pocket. So that means I'm unemployed and I will not be getting short-term disability from Amazon or from Sedgwick. So my financial situation is a bit of a problem right now. If you would like to help me, there are some things you can do. Number one, you can like, subscribe, share, comment, and turn on notifications on my channels. Number two, if you'd like to give a one-time donation, and please don't do this if you can't afford it, you can, on the Glenn's Fast Reviews channel, do a super thanks. Number three, if you would like to help me on a monthly basis, you can become a member on Glenn's Fast Reviews, and or you can go to patreon.com/GLENNMII and become a member there. Thank you so much for your support.